Oh, hello there. I didn't notice you. Well, you're probably wondering then what am I doing right now? Well, I'm charging myself for today's movie review. As you can see from my actual real life solar panel, I'm charging myself. And that way I can finally review today's amazing movie known as... Wow, looks like I'm in charge. Let's go to my room, shall we? Hey there, me again. Oh, you probably wondering where are the sunglasses now? Well, it's in a drawer. Don't ask about that, okay? It's not like magically disappeared. Today's movie review is gonna start, but first of all, I have a message to you guys that my mom needs your help for your prayers since tomorrow will be her another result about her lungs. And I hope that she will be happy with the news that she will hear about the doctor. And hopefully she will be free and she will live happily and healthy. Let's start today's movie review now. Wally. Yep, Wally. It's a timeless classic released in 2008. And this movie is probably one of the best Pixar films I have ever saw, along with the Toy Story 3 and Incredibles. Yeah, you're probably not surprised. The Incredibles is my favorite movie too, because it's a superhero movie. Well, like, come on. It's a superhero movie without any adaptation to the comics or books. So, Wall-E takes place 700 years later on Earth, while all the humans left the Earth not because of the machines destroyed the world, or from the heavy crime situation, from a lot of garbage. It's actually foreshadowing our fate of humanity. That's messed up. Because human beings are disgusting, but the robots in this movie are same as the humans. Guys, I forgot to mention one thing that previous con was gonna say. This movie also first live action Pixar film. Well, half of it, because one of the characters is, and some of the scenes include live action people. Like I mentioned, they show an archive footage of the Hello Dolly film, and one of the by and large characters, which is Axiom's first ship crew, is a live action, and one of the, I guess that's president of the United States now, in that movie, is also live action. I forgot the actor's name, but thing is that this is probably the first live action Pixar film, and of course, it's not like Mary Poppins or Who Framed Roger Rabbit or Space Jam or Looney Tunes Back in Action. It's not like that. Main focus is actually CGI cartoon, and some important scenes include live action parts. So let's let Khan continue the review so I can go get some rest. Well, I mean, we saw Terminator movies and RoboCop as a good heart. But this movie's robots are not. You know, the first act is about one robot named Wally, actually, and his cockroach named Hal, even though he's not officially called Hal in the movie. But in Wikipedia, it's called Hal. Yeah, Hal, like in the 2001 Space Odyssey, and the sequel, 2010 Year We Contact. Anyway, the movie is about a robot named Wally. He cleans the garbage and makes a cube out of them and really put him in the place. And meanwhile, his homie somehow discontinued, somehow one accident. Probably not the sandstorm. It's something else. I'm not gonna spoil to it. If you haven't seen this movie, of course, I'm not gonna spoil it. Don't worry. But you have to see it because it's one of the best films ever made. And also he watches a Hello Dolly movie, which is a 50s classic musical film. And Wally is basically all alone with his buddy Hal and feels very lonely, and you feel sad for him immediately. I mean, this movie doesn't have any dialogues. I mean, not much dialogues in the first act. And the second act finally have a dialogue. And the third act is about dialogues. I mean, it's not like a David Lynch Eraserhead or something like that. There's a dialogue, but in the first act, it's just about robots doing routine stuff, and there's ad happens in the beginning of the film, which is a buy a large company. But anyway, let's keep up with the story. One day, a robot named Eve dropped on Earth, which is interesting. Interesting fact that Eve on Earth, which is like Adam and Eve, is that trying to be like a Bible reference? But Wally is not named Adam. He's Wally. Huh. Maybe originally Wally was gonna name Adam, but that idea got scrapped because of the Bible thing. Who knows? So Wally falls in love with Eve, and he trying to make contact with her, but when they finally do, and there's something happen. It's about the plant that Wally just found earlier in the film, and she somehow closed herself and taken a plant inside of her, and that ship who put in on Earth come back to take her back to space, and Wally follows up with her, and Wally finds himself in the Axiom. Which is Axiom looks kind of like Ark, which is from Noah's story, Noah's Ark. Because there's lots of people in there and start having a life, but it's a different thing. No more religious reference at all. Sorry. And when you get the humans looks very fat as heck. I mean, they all fat because they do nothing but laziness. Yeah, I mean, they just eating and sitting down, talking to each other in the face cams, and that's all. That's pretty horrifying, actually. And then, there's another character I like to mention is Mo. It's my favorite character in the film. It's such a humorous and delightful character who cleans nothing. He just cleans all the way. And the message of the film is makes sense. Like, it has 3 messages. That's right. This movie has 30 messages. Anything can be fall in love, and we human beings shouldn't be lazy that much, or otherwise machine will take over us. Not in a bad way, but helping way, like what Elon Musk is thinking. We don't talk about that. And the third and final one: take care of our planet. Don't throw garbage anywhere at our home. Yep. You heard that right, kids. Always listen to your parents and take off the garbage and put them into the trash can. And yeah, this movie is pretty good. I mean, the Wally and Eve and Mo didn't voice by famous voice actors or movie actresses, but someone who's not very famous too. Like, that's very interesting. Except Captain Axiom, voiced by actor who also voiced in Toy Story 3. And Sigourney Weaver also plays the ship's computer AI. Which is, I didn't know that Ripley herself is in this film. I bet you expect that reaction. Anyway, so like I said, this movie is such a classic and a masterpiece. And am I rating for this film? Of course, 5 plants out of 5. And also, I gotta share you guys something. I will do another top 10 favorite films list, but it will be tying into the first video I did. So there will be a continuation, but I'm not gonna put them all together so you don't get bored. But I'm gonna do another top 10, so there will be top 20. But I'm not gonna do like James Rolfe did, which is talking about his films. So it's not gonna be like that. There will be separate videos. So until next time, take care and watch our planet Earth, or otherwise Mother Nature will flip.